TellTale's The Walking Dead Season 4, the final season, contains lots of violence, blood, gore, language, and other potentially inappropriate themes. Viewer discretion is advised. I do not own any of the songs featured in this game, as well as ones that I add in during editing. I am not using them to make any money, they are only used for entertainment purposes, or because they were put in the game itself. These songs are owned by Telltale, Skybound Entertainment, and various other artists. Enjoy the video, and remember, I'll see you on the other side.
Previously on The Walking Dead, AJ and I had been searching for a long time for some place we could call home. Just when we thought we'd found a huge stash of food, it turned out to be a trap. That could have been the end. But I woke up and found I'd been saved by a guy named Marlon, the leader of a community, living inside an old boarding school. It felt like a chance at having a home, a real one. We had to go back to the train station to see if any food survived the explosion. But someone else had the same idea. When AJ distracted him, I shoved him into a pack of walkers. I found Marlon and Brody in the basement that night, arguing about the man we'd seen, and I learned why Brody was so afraid. The man was part of a group of raiders they'd run into a year ago. Marlon traded Tennessee's older sisters to the raiders to keep himself safe. He attacked Brody and locked me in the basement with her. When she turned, I had to stop her. Marlon stole AJ's gun and tried to convince them I had murdered Brody. Violet backed me up. With everyone against him, the fight went out of Marlon. I told him he could stay, but he couldn't be our leader. But then, Marlon was dead, and AJ pulled the trigger. He remembered what I'd taught him. To never hesitate.
Oh, AJ. You've really done it now. Hey everyone, Misfit975, and welcome to episode 2, Suffer the Children, of season 4 of The Walking Dead. As Clem just said, Marlon's dead. AJ... a little too gung-ho. And we might be in trouble. Although, to be honest, Marlon had it coming. He admitted to murdering Brody, he admitted to trading away the twins, and he said he'd do it again. Although, yes, he was unarmed, and he wasn't a threat anymore, and we told him we were going to make it right. AJ still was in the wrong. He was way too gung-ho about that. But we're going to see the aftermath right here. Yeah, girl. Ooh. What you making? Coffee?
Made you some coffee.
Yeah, coffee.
It was in the kitchen. Tin said that I can have some. I didn't steal it.
Good boy. And your fingers. God dang it, I keep forgetting.
I'm surprised you remember how to make it. We haven't had coffee in a long time.
You put it in hot water.
You're right. Thanks.
Right you are, AJ. Right you
Last
are.
night, with Marlon, I heard Lewis
the day after.
and what he called me.
Oh no, did he call you a murderer? I mean, he's right, but...
Am I a murderer?
Yep. Oh, God. Whoa, controller. Controller is angry.
No! Oh my God!
Shit! You could get medicine
Shit is
from the nurse's office.
What the hell is medicine gonna
You
do?
blew his brains
He's
out.
got a hole in his face.
You shot him. He's dead. You're a murderer. You promised Marlon. You said you'd help him fix things. What the fuck did you teach this kid?
Hey now, I did not teach him to shoot unarmed people. I taught him to shoot walkers.
Lewis called me a murderer.
Monsters.
But we're
You
supposed
took
to
it
kill
a little
bad
too
stuff.
literal.
Monsters? Did I do it bad? I thought Marlon was bad.
That doesn't mean
He
was a
killed
monster.
Brody.
Yeah,
He kept telling
was a
lies.
monster, but you
Lewis
don't
was right.
shoot.
Sometimes people do bad things, like Marlon did. But when you shot him, he wasn't a threat to us anymore. If you kill someone when they're no longer threatening you, that's murder.
Even in the apocalypse.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know, buddy. Okay.
Back off, all of you!
Hey guys.
You talked
Good.
Marlon down, and then they fucking murdered him.
I
Take
didn't
AJ,
murder
go
him.
inside.
AJ murdered him.
Oh,
Also,
just
he
let them go
murdered
back
Brody
to the dorms? What
and
happens the
traded
next
away
time
the
one of us
twins.
does something this kid doesn't like?
And
Should we expect a bullet too?
did you not see
That's
how
not what
much
happened.
food I just
It's
brought
exactly what happened.
you? What?
It was over. The little Mr.
AJ would do
Trigger Happy
whatever he just
decided
said.
otherwise.
No, he wouldn't do that. He'd never hurt any of you. It was Marlon threatened us.
AJ
Right again?
pointed the gun first.
We get it, Lewis. Just back
Did
off,
he?
okay?
Yeah, he
Back
did.
off?
But
Seriously?
Marlon murdered Brody and traded the twins away
Let's go.
first.
Clem? If I'm a
Yes.
murderer, am I gonna die too?
What?
What?
No.
Well, I think murderers are like monsters, and I know what happens to monsters. Nothing good. Nothing good
Not
at
a
all.
monster.
AJ, you're not a monster.
They think I am. I wish they didn't.
We're going to fix this. You and me. I'm going to help you atone.
Atone?
It means make up for what you did wrong. We'll make it all right with the others.
Okay, there's vibration
God's
control.
sake, someone help me with this!
There's nothing you
Saved
can
you from
do.
that car wreck, and you fucking murdered him?
Get back, Mitch.
Get back.
Dude,
Or what?
come on. Okay.
You gonna let him kill me too? Then who's next?
Put the
Sim?
knife down.
Willie?
Haven't
Mitch.
enough people died tonight? Brody, Marlon, we can't keep killing each other.
Fuck, are you saying that to me after what he did?
Okay. Yes, what AJ did was wrong. But at the same time, it was kinda right. I mean, yeah, I know Marlon was unarmed. Yeah, I know he wasn't a threat anymore. Yeah, I know we said we were gonna help him fix this. But at the same time, Marlon just got done killing Brody. And stupid dog hair. And he traded away the twins, who are now probably either dead or suffering. So, yes, AJ murdering Marlon was uncalled for. And he shouldn't have done that. But at the same time, what the hell else were we gonna do? Really? Marlon was dangerous. And he flat out said to all of them, as he was pointing a gun at everyone, if the Raiders came back, he would trade someone else off, just to keep them off his back. We couldn't trust him. Even if we were gonna try and fix things, even if AJ hadn't shot him, probably wouldn't be able to trust him at all. And he'd be dangerous. So in a way, what AJ did was justified, sorta, and everyone is ungrateful, and I don't like that. We just saved y'all.
Screw both of you.
Screw you too, bitch. I mean, Mitch, sorry. Your name's Mitch, not Mitch. God, I suck with names.
Hey, what is it?
You've killed a lot of people. You murdered your friend Lee, didn't you?
What?
You said he was handcuffed. He wasn't a threat. So, that means you murdered him.
Different, AJ. You know that.
How can you ask me that?
Way different.
What you did is completely different.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to make you mad at all.
I had to do it.
I said I'm sorry.
I had to.
Oh, okay.
He had been bitten. He
I love
told
you,
us to
Clem.
do it.
I love you back.
It wasn't murder. Who is it? Hey, 10.
Hey,
How you doing?
Violet said to come get you for the funeral.
Really?
Funeral?
We used to have them more. Then we stopped.
For Brody?
It seems right, though. I brought you something.
For me?
I figured you'd be afraid, with everyone all upset. But you were brave.
More people are
Like
more
a
upset
firefighter.
than they should be.
No. Firefighters are good. I'm a murderer.
No, you're not. You gotta have a trial first. They decide that stuff in a courtroom. That's how it works.
Okay, let's call Judge
before.
Judy.
Back then, there were all kinds of rules about
No
who was
courtrooms,
innocent,
10.
who was guilty.
We can't do
Okay,
a trial.
find us the courthouse.
If this was
What's
Minecraft, it
that?
would be a different story.
That's
I could
where the
build a
trials
quartz
happen.
house.
You
But
appear
this
before a
ain't
judge.
Minecraft.
There are no more judges.
I guess you're right.
Did any of
sure
the
you don't
kids
like
have
firefighter?
start
You should
studying
keep
for a
him,
law degree?
because you're good like him. But maybe we could play with him later? Together?
Sure. After the funeral. They buried them already. Vile started soon.
Them? So they're
See you out there.
giving Marlon a funeral too? After everything he did?
This is gonna be hard. Everyone's going to be upset. We need to show them we care, okay?
Okay.
I understand Marlon was their friend, but after what he did and what he admitted to doing and that he admitted he'd do it again,
Almost dead.
I
They'll live
give
if we
two
water
shits
them.
about it.
No,
If
they
I
still
was
die.
one of the kids
Once you
who's
bring them
already here
inside,
before
they
Clem
only
got
get a
here,
few days.
even if I was
Oh.
like in Lewis's position and I was his best friend, if I knew Marlon had done something like that, I'd say screw him. Especially if he said he'd do it again. It all goes back to what I said. I wouldn't be able to trust him.
At least these
after
won't
that.
die.
Even if we tried to fix things, I wouldn't be able to trust him.
They look good together.
Do you
Knowing
think his
what-
is better?
Knowing what he
No,
had
I
done.
like them both.
Although, I think I said it at the end of the last episode, the reason I was gonna try and let him stay was because he knows where the raiders are, because he's interacted with them.
Still cool.
So we could have used him to get to the raiders. Possibly rescue the twins if they're even still alive. Well,
Ready?
let's go to the funeral. Are we not bringing our hat? Bruh! The hat! What the hell, Clem? Oh boy. Why are you crying? Well, he's probably crying about it. You can cry about Brody. She wasn't going to trade you away. Taught him to regret his actions. Good. Although I'm basically saying, if I was in their position, I would have shot Marlon too. He was... I get what they're saying about it being wrong, because he was unarmed. He wasn't a threat anymore. Yeah, that's murder. That's wrong. But still, knowing what he told everyone,
I
would
did
be able
that.
to trust him. So if I was in their position, I probably would have shot him, even if it was wrong.
Marlon and Brody were their friends too.
Oh boy.
Right now, let's just focus on what we're here to do. Okay?
Here we go. Hey guys! That's who you should be having a funeral for. Brody. That is not who you should be having a funeral for.
Oh, God. They're here.
So what?
Yeah, we are.
They knew Brody, didn't they?
Yeah, but Marlon...
Just leave them alone.
Marlon was gonna get y'all killed. You're welcome.
Clem,
And you're welcome
What?
for the food.
why do people have funerals?
Brody and Marlon.
Sin said they used to have them more,
They died.
Well, to say goodbye to someone you've lost.
but they're dead.
This is your last chance to see them before they're gone forever.
I made them all sad. Like if someone took you
Shouldn't
away.
be sad.
They couldn't.
Does everyone get a funeral?
People do. Some animals, too.
She was talking.
Even monsters?
She said so.
Some.
I don't know where she found all that joy.
Even monsters.
Maybe not everyone,
10.
but most.
You ready?
Most.
Brody, you always said you wanted to go to the beach. So, I drew it for you.
And I liked Brody.
Marlon was...
I can't. Not for Marlon. After what he did to the twins and Brody.
Violet knows.
You didn't even like Brody. You were always mean to her.
I can't. Someone else do it.
Bitch.
Dude,
Why are you talking
no.
about yourself like
Seriously,
that,
Louis?
Mitch?
He was your best friend. He wasn't perfect, but he deserved better than to get gunned down by that kid. AJ killed him like it was nothing. We all saw it, and no one stopped him.
You're right, Mitch. Marlon didn't deserve what AJ did to him.
I know what I did. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't say he didn't deserve it.
I know I'm a murderer. But I'm
But
gonna...
that doesn't make it right.
Atone.
Yeah, atone it.
Fuck, I can't listen to this.
Whatever. Bye.
What I did was bad, and I'm gonna make it up to you. I promise.
You don't have to make up shit. Marlon was a fucking murderer and a liar, and if we'd all asked more questions about Minnie and Sophie disappearing last year, none of this would have happened.
She's got a point.
Shut up! It wasn't Marlon's fault.
Sim
whose
realizes
fault was
now.
it?
Violet's right. You all share responsibility for what happened to Sophie and Minnie. And to Brody.
And what about Marlon? Who's responsible for that?
Himself
Me.
and AJ.
See what I mean? How can any of us trust these fucking people?
What are you saying?
Because we got you a
I'm saying they
shit
gotta
ton of
fucking
food.
go. Take a
Huh?
vote. Majority decides. They stay or they leave. Today.
Are you kidding me?
That does seem fair.
Are you serious? It's bullshit.
You're bullshit.
What the
You
hell?
can't just kick us out.
We brought you here. That means we can get rid of you too.
Who
That is
put you
fucked
in
up.
charge?
After all Marlon
bitch?
did,
I
two
mean,
wrongs
bitch?
don't make a
Sorry.
right.
God.
A vote's the only
Freudian
way to settle this,
slips.
so we'll be arguing forever.
Fine. I guess we're fucking voting.
You're welcome for the food, assholes.
Louis needs to vote.
At least
Could you go get him?
Violet
And try to talk to him.
realizes. 10 realizes.
Come on, Rosie. Come
And
here,
I
girl.
think a Sim is slowly realizing. He was like, oh, she's got a point.
Could you guys go wait in the dorm? I'll come get you.
But bitch, I mean, sorry, again. God, Mitch. Thinks he's all that.
Please don't kick us out.
Come on, let's go.
This is the thanks I get for saving him.
Sometimes I don't know where this dirty road is taking me. Sometimes I don't know the reason why. So I guess I'll keep gambling, lots of moves and lots of rambling. Well, it's easier than just waiting around to die.
Oh boy. Well. I'm guessing we are gonna get kicked out because that's probably how the plot moves forward. It's bullshit, but what the hell are you doing, AJ? Settle down. You're just making it worse on us, probably. You're gonna break the wall, or your foot, or the controller because it won't stop vibrating every time you kick something.
AJ, stop! You'll break your toe or something. Come here, sit down.
AJ,
No!
do what you're told.
It
Don't
didn't
talk back.
work. I did what you said, and they didn't even care. I know that I was bad, but they don't let me fix it.
AJ, breathe. Remember what we do when we're mad? Come on, you don't want to be loud, do you? What do we do
on,
when
AJ.
we're mad?
We stop and think and, I'm still really, really mad. I know that I'm not supposed to get mad or sad because then I do dumb things.
I am angry.
I
too.
understand. I'm angry too. Shit, this all sucks.
Swear.
Do as I say.
Hey,
Not as I do.
I'm old enough. Shut up.
We stop, we think, and we breathe.
Breathe.
That's good advice. I'll remember that when I'm mad. I'm mad now because you're kicking us out. Bunch of assholes.
Feel better?
This sucks.
You're still mad, huh?
And, I think I'm sad too.
It's gonna be alright, buddy.
I did what you told me to.
I know. You're a good listener.
I wanted to make them all feel better. It didn't work. Why'd you tell me to do that if it didn't work?
I did not tell you to shoot him. Oh, we're not talking about that.
We don't know that it didn't work. They might have voted for us to stay.
Probably
I
not,
don't know.
knowing the plot.
They seem pretty mad.
The plot has to move forward.
Violet was on
somehow.
our side. Maybe she'll persuade the others.
Yeah,
Violet, I
Maybe.
think, persuaded
I don't
us
want to
him.
go.
I know you don't.
I like knowing where we are all the time. The bed, the food. I like the other kids. Not all of them, but Tin and Louis and Violet.
Another gnat. Why are there always gnats? Who is it? Hey, Violet. Ah, hey Lois. What the hell do you want?
We took the vote. You have to leave.
Don't we get to vote? I vote that we stay.
That's not how it works.
Watch your attitude, bud.
Maybe it should be.
You don't have to like it.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
What'll help me sleep at night is knowing you two are gone.
You're welcome for the food,
You
again.
can be such a shithead, Lewis. So fucking stupid.
You said you'd go along with
I
it
agree.
if we voted fairly.
It's bullshit.
Did
And
Mitch
you'd
count for
know
2
it
votes?
if you weren't so used to burying your head in the sand.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm burying my head in the
Gotcha.
sand? Hate Marlon all you want, but you can't tell me AJ isn't dangerous too.
And you can't tell me Marlon wasn't dangerous. Cry me a river, Lewis.
We'll wait for you to pack up, then Lewis and I'll escort you out past the safe zone. We'll make sure you get to the road safely.
Safely.
It's not a lot, but at least you won't die on the way. We won't be safe once you leave us out there. We'll last a few days, maybe, if we're lucky. Then it's back to running, hiding, and trying not to die.
You'll still be doing better than Marlon and Brody.
Doing better than Brody.
Where's
Marlon's
Tim?
in hell.
I gotta say goodbye.
Well, actually, we will be doing better.
He was
than
really upset
Marlon,
about the
too.
vote, and
'Cause
he's
Marlon's
not
probably
talking to
riding hell.
anybody. It's best to leave him alone when he's
Oh,
like
Brody's
this,
at the
but
beach.
for the record, he
wanted to go.
wanted you to stay.
So 10 wanted us to stay. I know Violet
Wait.
wanted us to stay.
Does AJ still have that gun?
Yeah, it's his. Why do you care?
Hand it over.
Is this necessary? It's yours, AJ.
No. You kick us out, we keep the gun. That's how it works.
You should keep it.
But I murdered Marlon with it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
yours.
But you'll need protection outside.
And that too.
Fine. Let the kid keep the murder weapon.
Let the kid keep the weapon that saved you from a murderer, liar, coward who was going to trade you away. Also, you're welcome for the food. I can't let it go. Something tells me we'll be back though, because we haven't been here for that long. And with the whole collectibles system, if there's collectibles in every episode, something tells me we'll be back. Maybe not too soon, but we'll be back. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm yawning. Why am I tired? It's only like 11:30. Now we're on our own again. What do you do? Hey, buddy. Oh, hey, they're still with us. Hey, Violet!
Will we get another car? Probably not. We got lucky before.
So we're walking. My shoes are gonna break.
Well, we'll have to hope they hold out.
My feet are gonna bleed again.
We'll tear up a shirt and
You
tie them
feeling
up if
guilty
we have
yet,
to.
Lewis?
It's not so bad. I mean, you've done this before.
Shut
Probably
up.
pretty good at it by now. Almost like going home for you guys.
Good God. Oh, you've been living in the school your entire goddamn life. You have no idea how it is out there. You've been living it up like a rich dude in your little walled-off community. You have no idea how it is out there. Yeah, you've gone out there before to hunt or whatever, but you have no idea how people are out there. You have no idea how dangerous it is every single second of the day when you're out there in a zombie apocalypse. Shut up, Lewis. Jesus, I don't like Lewis anymore.
Guys,
Don't pretend you give a shit.
I understand Marlon was his best
We're
friend,
here.
but he needs to
The road's that
realize
way. Anything you want to
Marlon
say
was a
before we go?
shithead.
I've said plenty.
Thanks for trying to keep us.
You're welcome.
Violet,
wish
on
you
the
could
other
stay.
hand, was awesome.
I didn't want this.
Thank you.
Come on, let's just go.
Give us a minute. Would you?
We didn't mess up anything. So I'm just gonna
Really,
say-
I wish I could take you back, but I can't, Clem. Half of them are convinced
Violet
you're as bad as
tried to
Marlon
help,
or worse.
and we didn't mess up anything.
If you came back, someone else might get hurt. I can't risk it, I'm sorry.
Still got that gun?
You're not getting it.
Just try to be more careful with it, okay?
I will.
Let's get going. The sun will set soon.
How do you know?
I don't know. I can just feel it.
Well,
How?
this is
There's this
wonderful.
cold that settles on my
They
skin.
at least give us some of
Happens
the
right before a
food that
storm,
we
too.
got for
I
them.
don't feel that.
You haven't been on the road as long
Since
as
technically it belonged to us
Well-
because we got it.
Hmm?
So
Will we be okay? I thought we were done running from all the bad people. And the monsters.
I don't know. I'll do everything to keep you safe.
I'll keep you safe too.
Jesus, what now? Jesus Christ, can we catch a break, please? Who the hell is it this time? Frickin', what the hell do you want?
Now come on out. I saw a couple of you
The
on the road.
hell?
How long you think you can hide?
Shit.
Well, obviously
the
they
train
cut his
station,
arm
yes.
off, whoever, so he
thought he
survived. But I
died.
swear he got bit on
It's right
both
away. Cut
sides.
it off
How
fast
the
enough.
hell are you alive?
Stay here.
What was his name? Abel, I think? God, frickin' die already. Nice bald spot, by the way.
Tough little bitch, aren't you?
Fuck you,
Oh, crap. What now? Who the hell are you? Oh, God. Was that necessary? Okay. Where's AJ? Oh, there he is. AJ.
I
God.
wouldn't, boy. Any closer, your friend might get her head blown off.
Abel.
AJ. Be careful.
Good to see you again.
Swear to
Stuart.
God.
Don't!
Oh, I'm gonna kill you.
I've seen these ones before.
Kill you properly this
Fighters.
time.
Both of them. You'll like them.
We're looking for a kid. Runs a community near here.
Marlon.
Not
He's
that
dead.
voice. That voice sounds familiar.
Shit.
This can still work.
No.
How about it? You want to take us back to your school? Help us talk to your friends? It's not like you have many other options.
It's not my school. I
It
don't
can't
live
be.
there.
I find that very hard to believe. Not a lot of kid communes around here.
Don't! Let him go, please.
Sure. If you do like we ask. Otherwise, I'm happy to crack his head open.
I don't care
You ever
about
seen
you, dude.
old fruit
Frickin'
explode after you throw
who
it at
is
something?
that?
That's just how it'll look.
Clementine!
Oh my god. Clementine, it's you? My name is Lily.
Holy.
You probably don't remember me.